Okay, so far, guys, someone got sent home from the hospital April 15th. You're stable and nothing will happen. Somebody was stubborn. They didn't want to go to the doctors or something like that. So when they got there, they acted up. Somebody came together on that 15th to do something. But you'll be okay because your home is safe. Whatever they tried to do on April 15th. The last day of tax day or some shit. How they came together at this house. Somebody didn't want to go to hang with these friends that was at this house, but they was expecting them to come. They was expecting somebody to be there at this house. Or they was expecting to get a house, but somebody was false in this friends group. They realized that when they got to the house, that somebody was a thief. So somebody didn't have a real lease. Didn't have a real lease. And now they're concerned about who they signed up with. Are they getting a letter about where they signed up at with this lover? So this lover was expecting, this person was expecting the lover to come to the house, but they have a message of concern that this person is false and that they're a thief. They in despair because they're not mature. They got a little money, but they gotta give it to the courthouse. Are they getting it from the courthouse? But this woman's not mature about this unexpected income going to somebody that had bad health and how it changed in the community when it came to somebody's pathway to a courtship that led to a child in their family. So boom, somebody was expecting for these lovers, for their lover to come home because they was out with friends. They was ignoring this person, but they was at the hospital. This happened on April 15th. But you got a message concern about somebody that you live with, but you're stable, but you're okay. You're stable and nothing will happen. But something's going to happen for this thief in this family room that got great fortune and it's about to come. It's on its way. It's arriving. It came from long distance, something. Somebody got some information about somebody else from a distance and how they stole something. 311, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And when they went on a vacation, so Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius went on a vacation, and somebody had somebody over and they stole from them. Yeah, they had a date night with a false person that's a thief, and they stole something from out their house, out their granny house, out their mama house, out their sister house, whoever they stay with, and they was not listening to them about not letting nobody come there. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They had somebody at the house. This could have been a fire sign that did it. It was an air sign and a fire sign. I guess they might have came and took him home from the hospital while they was expecting the lover to come home, but they was out with friends. That is false. And they confused about their sexuality. Are they trying to figure themselves out of what they want to do? What a gold digger that's pregnant. They said what a gold digger that's pregnant. Putting them on child support. Something about child support. Text, say something. Sent home from the hospital. But they had a baby April 15th. Maybe they thought it was, or they wasn't. But they got receipts on April 15th where they was at. What? Because their car was there. They seen their car. They got receipts because they seen their car at somebody's house. And now they scared. Because now they can't resist. That they was aware about somebody paying financial support. But now time is running out, so they're not paying it no more. Fire sign, air sign. They went on a vacation. So before they can go on vacation, time running out before they can go on vacation. They got to be done and focused. Because they got crushed in a love affair with the divine feminine that entrapped them and threatened them by negotiating that they kept notes. They can't get in their dreams no more because something legal got them quiet. They can't talk to them, but they searching who the third party was. And they recall seeing them on the street. This is going to happen in the future to a divine masculine that's trying to throw something out. A settlement that he had granted to. He had access granted to. But they was looking for a certain love in the moment and being petty. Somebody asked somebody what they was waiting on when it came to who they loved and who they was happy with. They said they family, but they said they was single. Somebody was single, 722. They was married to, or they was giving their money to poison till they had a spiritual awakening about the drugs being fake and how somebody came together to be the one that rescues an archangel, a protector. How they was going to be their protector. They was going to protect them. But then they cut them off and because something tragedy happened about somebody lying. Now they want to pop up. They got a plug on the ice. They say they got a soulmate, but they going through a divorce. They got children, but they don't know. They say one minute they feel like that's they baby, but it ain't. They say they feel like they retaliated against them when they was locked down, when they went to jail, cause they always in and out with dumb shit. And now they mad because they got an obsession to have sexual chemistry with the streets. So now they running because their bounty hunters looking for them. Because they moved, they changed locations. And they were supposed to meet with them. They had them on house arrest or some shit. A long term, yeah. Because something that happened in the past. And now they about to confess. About who was pretending. Whoever was in your circle was pretending. Okay, so boom. Somebody was expecting this lover to come home, but then they got a message of concern about somebody being false. This person was false. They stole a home. They stole property. They stole a beach. They stole a nigga. They stole something. And a car. Definitely a car. But they had paid a lot of money for this car. Already. But they didn't have enough time. Something about anxiety. They got pulled over in the car. Yeah. They was in the car. That's how they got locked down. They had receipts that this person was in his car. So they scared and they got pulled away from the truth. The truth coming to the light. So they got saved, really. They pulled them to a different direction because they knew that this car was being watched. Or they knew something about this car. They ain't pay it. They ran late on payment. So they gotta hide the car. You're stable. Ain't nothing will happen. They trying to let you know you good. Nothing gonna happen to the car. You gotta make some money. I don't see no money out here. Somebody you fucking with is a thief though. That's why you ain't pay your car. They was supposed to take the money. You was waiting on them to come back to the house. But they was hanging with friends. They spent your money. Your tax money. That you was supposed to be putting on down payment for your car. Some shit like that. So fire sign, air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They live in the house together. They live in the house together. 28-15, 20-14, 8, 24. From what I can see. $70, $77, and I think it say 72 or 12. Yeah, 72, so they also 70s. Vacation. That's why they hide in the car. They hide in the car at they other person's spot. Or whoever they was hanging out with. But they didn't go. They didn't pay them. They didn't pay the motherfucking. They say they got a receipt though. But they did get sent home from the hospital. They got into a car accident. And they ain't finished paying for the car. They ain't even paid for the car. Or they don't know how they're gonna pay for the car. April 15th. Yeah, they had a note. They had a note due. They went on a date night though. And that's how they found out this person was a thief. Cause they let somebody in the car and they girl left their wallet in there or some shit. They left something in the car and they took it. Somebody took it out. They took it out and it's like they gonna know somebody was in the car because of what it was. Somebody was mad. Like they was yelling in the streets about how this person did them. And how they ain't listen to themselves. Alright, everybody know their business. Or they left you out in the cold to go do some dumb shit. And now they want you to ask for forgiveness. They want to ask for the forgiveness. But they telling you to walk away. Quick. Run away. Or now because you finna take off, you can walk away. You can walk away. You didn't... when you was left out in the cold, they wasn't trying to rush to come give you no direction. They weren't trying to come help you. They weren't trying to communicate. They couldn't steal from you because you already knew that it was coming. So you walked away. And that's the truth. King of Cups. King of Swords. You knew that. So now you got a new beginning coming to which way you gonna go. When it comes to how you move, you ain't gonna listen to them. Because you made the right decision. You ain't under judgment. You this lesson. You seen that shit. And then that AC came in too. Yeah, because you moved the common waters. When it came to this fire sign and this earth sign working together. Either you work with them or you is one of them and you had a partner. That's the truth. Yeah, things is gonna be happier when you be patient. When you work for what you getting, instead of taking a leap out on faith, starting a journey and getting rest. You'll have options. So you need to get rest because you'll have options of where you want to move to. Yeah, phone calls is coming in. That's why the message of concern is here. Because somebody's trying to make a break for it. But they can't. Because the star's going to get justice by November 17th. Or something happened July 11, 2017 when it came to this person he was in a relationship. Could be July 11th, August 11th, August 7th, August 8th. Somebody know about this friendship. There's 3 of Cups. Somebody know how somebody lost out because they was being stubborn. They ain't care. They ain't want to see nobody. They knew that this person was waiting, but they was gonna say they was in the hospital, or they was waiting on this lover to come home. They never did from the hospital. They went to the hospital. They was holding on to something. They didn't want to go to the house because they didn't have no money, so they went home. But somebody gave them something to drink, and when they gave them something to drink, they got better. But it also manipulated them. Who they was giving money to, it made them send people to the store and shit. So they'll send them to the store to go get something, and then they'll take $20 off their card or some shit like that. They'll buy food, and then they'll take somebody else out to eat with their card, like they payee or some shit. But somebody said that they know that somebody called police on them. They said they know because they got family members that work there. And they said that it looked just like somebody or some shit. So I don't know what happened. But somebody got a message coming to their house because they know that it was a false person that stole from them. When they came to this real estate, they're going to have to get out. And they just got out of the hospital. But they got friends that's going to help them. So you good. They was in the hospital though. But when you was in the hospital, they had somebody at your house. And they stole something. They was celebrating with these friends. They was being stubborn. But you still good, but they still stole something from your house. And you know it's missing. You ain't said nothing. So it's got to be something a girl will wear, like some wigs or some shit like that. Alright, let's see what comes out with these cards that we pulled earlier. See if it match up. 20 Good things coming to you. She didn't know that she was being watched. Gone fishing for the first time. Smoke too much weed. Be respectful. Girl, they lied so they could benefit. February 14th. Strong mind is what you need now. Handcuffed in the back seat or trunk. Winning the lawsuit. Oh damn, somebody probably did get beat up for real like that. That's why they didn't go home. They got sent home from the hospital. Can you tell me that I have a negative force tied to me? If you know, you know. Hacker. Homeless fat bitches. Daycare workers sent to jail. They give out blessings. China doll face. Up like we are two teenagers on the phone. Up like we are two teenagers up late on the phone. Time waits for no one. A brick of soft made that bitch on a Tuesday. March. A day in March. He needs you to lie for him. Meeting new people. People want to be around you because you're pretty. Internet overnight famous. Moved or changed locations. Evil eye. They tried to poison you. I ain't home. Look, see, I ain't home. Okay, I don't ignore the fact that they left you before. Don't ignore the fact they left you before, so that's why you worried. Yeah, world being shaken up. They soul searching. He has a boyfriend. Head face. Mirror magic. Social media needs to be deleted. Listen to the news. A cancer is stalking you. Sleep outside. Eating good off your name. Go get her. The most important thing is you. They sold a house. Or they promised a house and that one their house. Just about a relationship. Took out your pants pocket. He does love you. Give it a chance. Fully loaded and price will be paid. They feel an ending coming. Dry pussy hoe. Rise the city bus. Booth. Coffee and donuts. Had to get the facts first. The police had to get the facts first. Because they Armstrong. Keep your heart open. Something about a store manager. Somebody could be a store manager. Somebody could be a manager. They taking a road trip. Why is this secret so important that it needs to be exposed? She really thought she won. But they falling apart. Candy obsession. 7 days. Counting money thinking somebody stole it but you found it. Sleeps around with a lot of people. Giving out ass and cash. Hood rat. I'm way too shy to tell you. Learning to stop second guessing intentions. Get out my energy. He really for the streets. Long black hair, nose ring. Keep that money in their pockets. The tables have turned. Had a wonderful day. This is your warning. School bus stop. Pray for the sick. No work was done all day. A minute they was there, but think that's okay. Hey, something about a hair tie, and I'm in the bind. So somebody finna rob somebody. Somebody finna come to their house. They shouldn't let this bitch come to their house because they wife out of town or some shit like that. She finna steal some hair. She finna steal some shit, some shoes, something she finna steal. That this person gonna know somebody was in her house. She gonna be mad as fuck too. But yeah, that's all I have for you. So hopefully it helped.